Mr. Nathan, welcome to your reading. I don't want you and your people talking about my outfit. I was in my bed and I was moved out of my bed. So I came as I kind of was. So we're gonna do a what God wants you to know reading. So, first thing I'm gonna do though is do a reading to find out how much you would have had to pay me for this. And I would like to start a bill. So this is what you owe me. This is how I do my personal reading. So I have a free card, I have a negotiate card, I have a refuse job card. Any one of them that come out, I will adhere to them. I start from £10 all the way up to 10,000, right? Why? Because people spend a lot of money on cars and shoes and clothes and sunglasses and diamond earrings and dinner and holidays, and these things are all external. They don't change your internal life. So if you're miserable at home, you'll be miserable on holiday, you'll be miserable at work, you'll be miserable with your children, just miserable. So what I do is help give people clarity. I bring people messages of direction, advice. I bring messages that help people to make their lives better. Whether or not you take them, that's your business. But when I finish with you, it will make your life better. And I feel that you could be miserable in an expensive car, but how nice is it? How much nicer is it to be happy in a nice car? To have understanding in your nice car? To have peace of mind in your nice car? How great is it to actually look good on the inside as well as on the outside? Because a lot of people look good on the outside, but inside is a disaster. So that's why I don't play around with how much I charge for my services. I know how accurate it is because I'm working with the universe. So I actually change lives if people would take the advice. If you don't take the advice, that's not a reflection of me, that's a reflection of you. Yeah. So let's see how much is your bill starting today. Plus whatever you already owe me. What's Nathan's bill for this reading, please, Most High? £25. Why so little? You broke? And £20 at the bottom of the deck. You like a broke man? Is that why you coming and taking what belongs to me? Eh? And you can't be bothered to be my friend. You can't be bothered to treat me like I'm a human being. You want to treat me like I'm some kind of zoo animal or some kind of lab rat or some shit like that. Anyway, what do you want to tell him, please, Most High? What do you want him to know? Nathan Thomas, what does God want you to know? Most time somebody's blocking this, please just bypass them so that we can bring in this message. Thank you. A mystery card. So the first card, well, the only card that came up for you is support team, but it was in the reverse. So let's see how it's meant to be in this reading. Okay, feels right this way. No support team. No support team. 2 minds are better than 1, 3 minds are better than 2, 4 minds are unstoppable, but you feel like you're by yourself. And I feel that that's just an illusion, because number one, I am here in spite of all the madness that you put me through. So at least you have one person on your team. Believe it or not. So God says your thoughts are just automatically negative. Automatic being the operative word here. So it's like you're used to harnessing these kind of thoughts. It doesn't mean that they're for real. So what if I charge you? I have rent to pay, I have food to buy, I want to go out and enjoy my money and buy nice clothes and buy house and land and car and fucking renew my passport and all these things too. Yes, I will charge you. So it says you are learning to take charge of the thoughts you choose to give life to. So that's the don't touch what don't belong to you. So that is the don't worry, one day I will get my hands on you. So it says you're learning to take charge of what thoughts you give life to. So this is saying that you shouldn't believe everything that you choose to think. Okay? You're neglecting to do this, and this is the reason why you feel like you are alone. Because I was your friend even before you did all that dumb shit. You do all that stupid stuff to me, and I'm still here. God was your friend before, God is your friend now, and God will be your friend in the future as well. I can't speak for anybody else in your life. That's for you and them to sort out. But you are the one that's harnessing these thoughts for yourself. God says it's time to lighten up. And I think this will come out in your last reading too. It's time to lighten up. You may be taking life too seriously, and you need to nourish yourself. Nourish yourself means be kind to yourself. Make sure that you eat. Make sure that you drink. Make sure that you sleep. And when I say drink, I don't mean alcohol. If you do, in moderation. Make sure that you drink water. Make sure that you eat your greens, your vegetables, and your fruits. Make sure that you have your dairy, milk, or whatever, if you can have these things. And make sure you rest your mind from thinking. If you can't think positive thoughts, choose not to think anything at all. Go put on one nature video or some shit and go sleep. And stop coming in my yard and abuse me. We have perception. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. Your problem is the way that you're choosing to see things. You're not seeing things clearly. Let me tell you something. God have worse people than you dealing with right now. And God love them. And as terrible as you are, I'm sure that you're not as bad as those people are. So there's no reason why you should feel like God don't love you or nobody at all love you. The universe made you a jackass. How you're behaving is not a surprise to God. But now God is ready to change you from being a jackass. So it's for you to comply and stop fighting against it. Deprogram your mind and reprogram your mind with the right thoughts. Because your reality has shifted. Your truth has shifted. Maybe at one point you were alone. As much as you have people around you, you are alone. But then things shifted at some point, and you were not alone anymore. We have energy healer coming next. It says your natural ability to heal yourself and others is needed now. I don't need to elaborate on that. God said, take care of yourself. Be happy. Be healthy. We have seeker of truth. You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. And then we have karma. You may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. And this rough patch that you're going through is necessary for this reason. Awakening. So God is allowing you to feel how you're feeling. God is allowing you to go through the things that you're going through because God is trying to change you. God is trying to change your course and put you on your right course to your right destiny. As they would say, take you out of your south node and bring you into your north node. Nathan. It says you are no longer letting people dictate and run your life for you. And this is a big problem that I feel you have always had. First of all, God gave you and Chris to me. And you were presented as sons of mine. So what does that say about the mothers that you were birthed with? They did not give you guys the right tools, the right information that you needed to make you into whole individuals. They gave you the information that they wanted you to get so that they can make you into who they want you to be so that you could serve their purpose. It's like a spell. So they never gave you the right or the opportunity to become completely independent. They'll trick you with phrases like, we're family. But what is a family really? It's not blood. Family is support. Family make you feel like this in the upright, not like this. This is control. This is manipulation. This is I only be nice to you when I want something, and I could turn like this at any time. This says you are disposable to me. But as long as I could control you, I'll do this and then flip it back on you. So God put you in the midst of a whole bunch of people who don't really care about you because that's not where you're supposed to stay. You're supposed to be uncomfortable there. You're supposed to want to leave the people you're around because that's not where you belong. You belong where you are loved, where you are cared about, where you are valued. It may not be the type of lifestyle that you want to live. But if you want to put riches over everything, then stay there. And let the good people who would actually care about you have peace. Because they don't need you to come around them and then your heart really want to be over there. And then you're going to be all sulky and sad and feeling miserable because you can't live the kind of lifestyle here that you have over here. You have to give up something to get something. Everything in life comes at a price. Are you willing to pay the price to feel supported, Nathan? Are you willing to come down off of your high horse and stop trying to impress people? Stop trying to make people feel like you're some kind of a kingpin or something like that when you're just a man trying to strive and survive just like everybody else. What are you willing to give up to become a part of your actual support team? They are waiting on you. And you know who these people are in your life too. So the battle that I was willing to go through with you against the people them that are keeping you captive, you now have to do it by yourself. And you see the kind of enemies that I am going up against here. So that should tell you that I am not afraid of your people. You see me and you think you know me, but you didn't know anything about me. You never took the time. Let's see what this mystery card is. Speaking up. It says your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. Firstly, to yourself. I think that you avoid speaking the truth to yourself a lot of the times. And that's part of what keeps you imprisoned. You don't want to face the ugly truth that surrounds you. But that is your first step to delivering yourself out of the madness that you're in. Face your truth and then call upon the Most High to be your friend, to be your advisor, to be your protector, to give you a new mind and a new heart. To be your true self. Because why you think I was attracted to you? You think I saw the person that you're trying to show the world you are? That's not the part of you that I love. I love the part of you who I know you are. You're not being yourself. You're like me. But you're giving your power away to everybody else. But you people see me and you just take me as some kind of a crazy person. No, I'm not crazy. I'm a visionary. It's a wake-up call. Life and death resides in the tongue. If you speak life, you will get life. If you speak death, you will get death. And death could be equated to lies. If you speak lies into yourself, you keep yourself going around and around in circles. That's what denial does. It's better you speak the truth so that way you can make progress. We have had so many conversations, and I don't even know if you were listening to me even once. I don't think anything that I ever said to you when I was talking to you for free stuck in your mind and help you to make any kind of change in your life. Only now, because I've stepped aside and not pay you any kind of attention whatsoever, that you start to see the importance that I was to you and the energy that I brought into your life. The difference that I made when you had my friendship. Yes, you fucked up big time. We have the go with the flow card that came out, but it was in the reverse. Let's see the energy. That is your problem. You're not going with the flow. That's why I said let me check the energy. Because the logical thing to do, the sensible thing to do, would be to go with the flow. But you keep resisting. Ever since I met you, you've been resisting. The underlying issue is that is the key to you being able to live your life to the fullest. Because you keep resisting, this is what your reality looks like. Imprisonment. You're gonna have to go through some hard times. You're gonna have to cry a little. You're gonna be upset. You're gonna feel lonely. How bad do you want your freedom? How bad do you want to get your life together? You know, every time that I connected myself with you in the past, it messed up my money. And every time that I decided to let you go, my money clear up. And I feel this is the same thing with you keeping negative people around you. It messes up your karma. It messes up your quality of life. It messes up your peace of mind. If you want to truly feel free, feel happy, if you want to truly get yourself on the right track, you're gonna have to learn to go with the flow. And that starts with you speaking the truth to yourself and then to whoever you need to speak it to. That may include you finding your own place. That may include a lot of big changes in your life. That may include you not being able to look like hot boy Nathan like you're accustomed to, or rich boy Nathan like you're accustomed to. I don't know what the future will hold for you, but you will have to give up some things if you want to actually get on your right path. So the way how the wheel is turning for you, you're going to have to bring that wheel to a halt in order for it to turn the next direction. So just imagine what you have to be willing to go through. But I know you can do it. You're not a softie. So I don't know how you're so hard with everything else, and then when it comes to this here, you're a softie. So yeah, so you being in that is what's stopping you from living your life to the fullest. God wants you to accept the disappointments that are going to come gracefully. God says just let it go and trust me. God says, haven't I been good to you? Am I not calling you right now? I am calling you. You think I'm going to call you and lead you to the middle of the battlefield and then just leave you out there? You probably say yes because that's what you feel you deserve. But let me tell you something. God is not like me. God is merciful. God is kind. God has unconditional love. My love is conditional. Okay, if you don't treat me right, I will leave your ass. God doesn't do that to us. I'm speaking the honest to God truth. I wouldn't even try and fake and go on like say I have unconditional love. Any human being that say that, they're either very special or very lie. I'm not that special. I don't want to be. Because I'm not taking no shit from anybody. Because I don't give shit to people. Accept disappointments gracefully and admit your vulnerabilities, Nathan. Are you starting to tune out now? You can't take it. Admit your vulnerabilities. Admit that you're a little bit afraid. Admit that you're a little bit untrusting. Admit that you need assistance. Admit that you feel lonely. Admit that you don't feel inside the way how you look on the outside. That's the first step to healing, facing the truth. God says laugh at your demons. So your demons would be that attitude there where you started to tune out. Don't let those vibes stop you, else you're gonna remain like this, and this will equate to this. More of you feeling like you don't have a support team. You feel like you don't have a support team because right now the people you are around is not your support team. You've abandoned everybody that supports you. You've abandoned everybody that's good for you and good to you and want the best for you. And you decided to cling to everybody who just want to use you for what is special about you. God wants you to embrace your power. You are what I am, but you're in your dark energy. Take the lead. You're actually supposed to be calling shots, not taking orders. You have diminished yourself to being a slave. I think that's it. This is the last one. Focus on success. You need to reevaluate your priorities. So in order for you to get success, you need to shuffle what is important to you, and most importantly, who. So you probably need to say some sorries to some people. You will need to humble yourself, sir. And you need to become a student so that you can rise to where you're supposed to be. I didn't start at the top. You've delayed yourself 30 how much ever years, how old you are. You've delayed yourself. So now you're starting either from the bottom or from the middle. You delayed yourself, or you were ordained to be delayed. In any case, you were delayed. So pick up from where you are. Because in God's book, you're right on time. As much as I would like to make you believe otherwise. Luckily, I let God speak through me, not me talk to you myself. Because right now, I am not very happy with you. So reevaluate your priorities, starting with the people in your life, possibly the place you live. And if somebody is giving you that car so that they can have your allegiance, give them back them car. Stop worrying about what people think and how people see you. They're not the one who has to live in your skin. They're not the one who has to live in your mind. Stop worrying about what people think about you. Live within your means. These people that you're trying to impress, they don't give a fuck about you. They only come around you because they think them can get things from you. The same way that you saw me. You stayed away from me because you didn't think that I had anything to offer you. And now you live your life trying to portray yourself like you got things. And that is only inviting people who are gold diggers, people who want to take from you. So there are no sincere people around you like that. You created that reality for yourself. Now you need to uncreate it. So that's what we have for you. I hope that you found the information helpful. Remember, so far you owe me £25 and me want my money. Take care of yourself.